There we are. A little bit of an odd day today, not incredibly productive, but I managed to do a supply run, get a few things I needed, and I'm going to show you. See, when I make a pair of pants, I need a zipper. But before I show you the zipper I got, I'll go get the ones that are normally used for jeans. Show you one of those. Of course, on the bottom of the fucking pile when I go to get it. No, that's not it. Okay, there's one. Okay. This is a normal jean zipper. It's red, but it's a normal jean zipper. It's a fly. It would go from there to there. Bring it so you can see this a bit better. There. So it would go from there to there. It's small, it's thin, it's light. Here's what I use. Little different there. It's a heavier duty. It's a little wider. So there's more room to stitch. A little bigger teeth. And it's a lot longer. So what I do when I make a pair of jeans, especially women's jeans, where there's going to be hips and waist and a huge difference between them, or a relative difference between them, if nothing else, I want to go right to the bottom. I want the zipper to end at the crotch. So the back seam will actually go over the zipper, like so. So I went and got a zipper. I also got, because it was on sale, corset lacing. Well, lacing. Bought myself a good few meters. This is enough to do 2 corsets. I got, 10 meters, I think. Well, the reason I got this particular braid with the little reflective white spots on it is because it was $1.50 a meter cheaper than the plain black. So I got that. Because they're on sale, I got another bunch of zippers that I'm probably never going to use, but it's good to have them around. And finally, because this is duller than shit, I got a new blade for it. So let's put that on, show you that process. In order to be productive, come on, open, there. In order to become productive, I have to take some prep time. Damn, that's sharp. Yeah, there. See? Same size. Now let's get this in here. Let's get that in there. Get in there. Let's twist this on here. And finally, I have a sharp blade. And I hope I don't have to replace these too often. Because this is the cheap one. And it's still $11 plus tax. The name brand, the actual Olfa ones, which, you know, would be best, were $17 plus tax. So hopefully this will last a long fucking time. Okay. So that's my startup. Tomorrow, I will start building the zipper assembly. And we'll attach that to this. So, yeah. That's for tomorrow. Time has come, the walrus said, to speak of many things. Shoes and ships and sealing wax, and cabbages and kings. I don't know about all that shit, but let's talk about a zipper. Or rather, the zipper assembly in a pair of jeans, which is kind of complicated. Let's get this where you can see. Kinda. Sorta. That's about as good as it's gonna get. Now let's do it. Honestly, I'd rather have cabbage rolls than cabbages, but you know, the author does what the author wants. So, what we need on a zipper assembly, get you one as an example. This broke up one here. See, on the inside of the zipper, there's this folded piece which goes over behind this half of the zipper. The other piece in front of this half of the zipper. This one is half the size of this one. They both go past the bottom of the zipper. So on this one, it's like, the entire thing ends up what? 2 inches? 2 inches by about 5. The one we're doing is going to be 3 by 10, I think. Let's see on the actual pair. I know it's going to be 3 wide. 8, 9, 10. Good guess on my part. So 3 by 10, which means I need one piece 3.5 by 10 and one piece 6 by 10. Let's do those. Oh, this beautiful toy. So we got a square point to work from here. That's so pretty. Easy to do. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See, we can count them across. God, that is sharp. Love the new blade. And we'll go down 10 here. I'll do it from this way. Make it easier. 10 from there to there. And 10. Since we already have that 10 marked. There's a 6 by 10. Fold. Go under the right hand side behind the zipper. So it'll be, get rid of that tag. So it'll be like that. Attached to this side. And since we got that 10 already marked up right there, let's do a 3.5. I have to actually measure this one, so forgive me for that. Like, it's cutting like it's not even there. It's beautiful. And do that 10 as well. Look at that. Pretty. So, all the necessary pieces of the zipper assembly. Again, this is rough, but okay. That's the back. The zipper, the right-hand side of the zipper, attaches to this plate. The left-hand side of the zipper, that will be folded into a seam allowance. But the left-hand side of the zipper attaches to this piece here. So when you undo the zipper, it will actually open. But much as a vanity panel on a corset protects the skin from the lacing, this little back plate behind the zipper protects skin from the zipper. And it has teeth you got to be protected from. So I go like that. So I'm going to serge these pieces. And we'll bring them back and start putting everything together on the sewing machine. So here's something most people will not explain, but I will explain. That stitching on the outside here, that visible piece right there, it's indicative of a pair of jeans, for the most part. Now, there's a reason for it. What it does is it follows this edge, but it stitches this piece, this one, to the face. So when there's pressure against it, that doesn't pull open and show the zipper. So the zipper's always more or less invisible. And it also connects everything to the bottom to protect the integrity, the strength of the bottom of the zipper, which in this case failed, because they didn't stitch them together at the bottom. That's what that curve is. That's what that curve is for. A lot of people don't realize that when they're making a pair of pants. So we are going to replicate that chalked in on these. I'm going to serge those curves in. Then we'll start putting it together on the sewing machine with the zipper. It's a little bit of a pain having only one chair to swap between these two machines, but it's also about as useful as can be, or as can be expected. Now, I've only got so much space. I only want to use so much space, material. Because this is dealing with the zipper, I'm going to have to involve my zipper foot, which of course is a quilting foot because the zipper foot don't fit the machine. It's okay. It gets us very close to the zipper itself, structurally. And now, I can show and explain why I use separating zippers when I'm doing this. It makes life much, much easier. And much less work. I don't have to have this flopping around while I'm working on this. But yeah, zipper assembly is probably the most complicated part of making a pair of jeans. Which ain't that bad. There are far worse things in the world. There. That half is attached. I'll take the other piece, which damn it, no wonder these were on sale. There. Put that up there. Where it's going to go. I'll actually take a pin, put this where it's supposed to be, so it'll stay there. I should have done lengthwise on this one too, just for argument's sake. Ease of maneuvering. Okay. Now, we can open this up. We can stitch this one in place. Now that we know where in place is. Three. 1, 2, 3. So we can keep the even edge along their same distance in a straight line without much difficulty. See, nice straight line. Same distance all the way across, and we can mark by where it sits on the against the steel plate, which is 1 inch from the needle to the steel plate. You might ask yourself, well, with the excess end of the zipper there, why not, what's going to happen to that? Well, that little excess plate there, once everything's in place, is going to be stitched in and cut off. So it's going to disappear into the structure of the garment. Well, it's actually going to be cut off. But yeah. Now we have a fly assembly that closes. Fly assembly that closes. There we are. We got a zipper. Now we got to attach it to the pants. And because it's a separating zipper, we can do one side at a time to make it easier. And we only have to close everything at the very end. Let me set you up for the next piece.